Hello again. In this video, we will cover more advanced usage of formulas in your Flowfinity apps. We'll discuss the data type supported and look at a use case where we'll apply conditional formulas with if-then logic to determine whether a pollution level is acceptable or above a set standard. There are 4 data types commonly used in Flowfinity. String is used primarily to return text by describing a value consisting of sequenced characters. String constants may contain up to 32,535 characters and generally look like this. Note 2 single quotes. They're important to reflect a string message. Integer provides a way to return whole number numeric positive and negative values, including 0. Integer constants may range from 2 to the 31st power to 2 to the 31st power multiplied by -1. Please note that only digits and arithmetic separators are allowed. No thousand separator should be applied. Integer examples are 54,300, 200, -5, etc. Timespan fields are shown as integer values containing number of minutes in formulas. Decimal is designed to describe decimal numbers and is often used for financial calculations. Both positive and negative values are accepted. Decimal constants use period as a decimal separator regardless of the localization. When using calculations, this guarantees precision of at least 2 decimal numbers after the decimal separator. Constant examples are plus 200.2, 20.009, -5.0. Remember that thousand separators are not allowed here, as with the integer data type. Date time. 3 versions of date data types are used for returning date values: date without time component, date with time component, and time-only value. It's important to keep in mind what exact subtype of data, date, time, or datetime your field contains when performing calculations. Datetime constants are specified by passing text literals in a special format to date, datetime, and time-type conversion system functions. The date and time value format is not dependent on current localization and is always specified as day, month, hours, minutes, seconds, with hour components specified in 24-hour format. The first valid date is midnight on the 1st of January, 1970. Now that we know what data types we can work with, let's create a formula that checks whether the level of pollution based on data entered in fields is acceptable. Our formula will then return a message indicating either that everything is okay or if emergency measures need to be taken. Go to the Configure tab. Select and customize the app of your choice. In our case, we have pre-created a field measurement app for use in this demonstration. Add a new field. Name it Daily Pollution Increase. Set its type as numeric. Click ABC at the right of the field type property and select Formula Calculation. Type in the following formula: monthly increase divided by 30. Save the form. Next, create another field, Acceptable Pollution Level. Set its type as numeric as well. Click Allow Decimal Values and Allow Negative Values. Specify a default value. We'll go with 0.5. Finally, create an input field named Pollution Alert. Click ABC and select Formula Calculation. In the formula input field, we'll use if-then logic. Type in the following: daily pollution increase, open triangular brackets, equals acceptable pollution level, question mark, acceptable, colon, emergency situation. This notation means that if daily pollution increase number is lower than or equals acceptable pollution level, then the pollution alert field will return acceptable as its value. This notation means that if daily pollution increase number is lower than or equals acceptable pollution level, then the pollution alert field will return acceptable as its value. If daily pollution increase is bigger than the acceptable pollution number, then the pollution alert field will return as emergency situation. Click Save Form and publish the app. Now, when the functions calculate that pollution levels reach an unacceptable level, the warning message will be displayed. Now you're familiar with the various data types that can be returned, and you've written your first custom formulas using if-then logic. We encourage you to keep practicing with formulas, and in our next lesson, we'll take a look at case formulas and build a complex case formula. Thanks for watching.